People want to take the devices at work. Who needs BYOD, or why it's important for service providers, and why it's important for SMBs? The most important benefit which is brought to the company, I remember that we did it first time 4 years ago in our company. It was a control BYOD. We allowed people to bring their devices, but also to bring their applications. When they started to bring their applications, we discovered in the company that a lot of people had ideas on how to improve processes, because they brought what they are using at home and what they are using to optimize their activity. So for SMB, it's very important to understand that BYOD and service providers are responsible to actually educate customers. It's not about security, it's not about management, it's actually about improving processes and avoiding something that is unavoidable. So basically, it's very important for companies to embrace BYOD, and BYOD is related to the cloud. It actually has very powerful cloud DNA. If you are selling cloud services and you want your customers to embrace your services very fast, it's impossible not to get involved in BYOD, because at least in the prototyping step, it is necessary for someone to test the service. But it's actually BYOD. There are also some problems. SMBs are asking themselves, oh, but I'm going to have a lot of people playing angry birds in the office or stuff like this. Actually, that's not related to the device. Actually, the device, the ownership of the device is not important. You might have a device which is virtually owned by the company, but still they are playing angry birds. It's actually related to the people. So most likely the solution is this. Of course, that's a pretty abusive solution, as it might seem. But in the end, it's important to understand why this happens. If we're looking from the IT department perspective, it's very interesting. IT department thinks that BYOD is security, or lack of security, and management. Actually, lack of management. And they are scared to that process. Actually, it's not this. Security. Security meant for years controlling the device. But this is not actually correct. By controlling the device, you actually do not improve security. So actually the solution for this is to control the data. If you have the data in the cloud, actually it's a lower risk for this to happen. From the management perspective, there is another, let's say, challenge. What we are going to do in a network where you have a lot of devices that are not well known, that are not provisioned. Actually, this is simple as well, because every device has to be provisioned, no matter which is the source. And also, what is important, with software-defined networks, this is going to become also much easier in the future. BYOD actually started with communications. You remember with communications that companies provided the SIM card, and it really didn't matter what kind of device the employee used. But with communications, a little bit more complicated these days. For example, in VoIP now in our software, we have a functionality which is called extension virtualization. Extension virtualization means only one thing, that you are not related to the physical device. So basically you can use your phone on no matter what physical device you want, on your smartphone, on your computer, on your tablet, on the cell phone in the office, that kind of stuff. So basically by using device extension virtualization, you are enabling an entire range of services. But in the end, when we are looking at BYOD, of course there are some benefits and also some challenges. From the management perspective and security perspective, we have challenges, but we have a lot of gain. So basically for service providers and also for ISPs, it's important to educate markets about BYOD and also to provide demo modes for software. So basically, when you get the software, when you want to provide the software to a company, it's much easier to have like a private mode, and this private mode can be easily used later to upsell to the company. So it's not going to be a much difference between private and business.